Hi guys, I have a quick battle for you. Lizardmen against the Greenskins. So I'm playing with the Lizardmen. My front line is going to have 3 units of Saurus warriors. They are going to be flanked with 2 units of Cold One Spear Riders. And we have 2 units of Skin Cohort with Javelins and 1 unit of Salamander hunting pack for our anti-large shooting power. The caster is going to be Skink Priest of Beasts on an ancient Stegadon, pretty expensive unit, with the Flock of Doom and transformation of Kadon, or the Manticore summon. Our lord is going to be Nakai the Wanderer, and I'm going to have 4 units of Skink Skirmishers, pretty cost effective units. You can never go wrong with Skink Skirmishers, especially in this matchup with the Greenskins. On the green tide, we have 4 units of Orc Boys, some cheap regular frontline units, the Orc Boys, 2 units of Boar Cavalry, Orc Boar Boy Bigans, and 2 units of River Trolls. Pretty decent melee stats, but terrible leadership, as with every troll unit. He is going to have 1 unit of Black Orc. This is the shielded variant, so they are going to have much more melee defense, and they are going to be really tough to break them down. His lord is going to be a Warzag with the Bonewood Staff, Effigy of the Git, Fist of Gork, Foot of Gork, and of course Warzag has high physical resistance. And his archer unit is going to be the Ruglut's Armored Orc. So these units have really nice melee attack and melee defense, and they are decent skirmishing unit too, as you will see, because he's going to shoot at my Skink Skirmishers. For now the Skink Skirmishers are shooting at the Orc Boys, but it would be better if we shoot at the River Trolls, which are we going to do immediately, because they have only 40 armor. And as you can see, if we shoot at them, this is going to be really good value. And on this side, we are going to have an interesting showdown between these 2 cav units. So the Orc Boar Boy Bigans against the Cold One Spear Riders. Very similar units if you check these stats, just that the Cold One Spear Riders, I think they are expensive, around 100 gold more expensive or something like this. And they have better stats, but the Orc Boar Boy Bigans, they have more hit points and they have a better charge bonus, like they have 50 charge and they have 32. So for now this engagement is going on, and he's immediately supporting with his Orc Boys, as I can see. On the other side is going to be the same story. So Orc Boys against the Cold One Spear Riders, but he's buffing up them with Warzag. As you can see, they have 46 melee attack and 50 melee defense. That's huge. So he is charging in already. And he's popping immediately Effigy of the Git. So he is going all in to break these units and to have this flank free, but I'm immediately supporting with the Skin Cohort of Javelins and with the Salamander hunting pack, because it's going to be important for us that we hold this flank so that these units doesn't run through our backline. As you can see, some of the River Trolls, they are breaking here through on our backline, but fortunately they have not so good leadership, so are going to rout now, I think, immediately. Yes, they already routing. As you can see, the Salamander hunting pack is shooting on these Boar Boys without mercy. Huge Foot of Gork going down, and Flock of Doom is also going down from my side. But this Foot of Gork almost deleted 2 of my units. But Nakai is also here fighting, popping his primal roar, so giving 40 melee attack and 20 physical resistance. But the VA is also being popped, so the frontline engagement is really tough now. And as you can see, I forgot my Skin Priest, my 2400 unit. The big gun is shooting him with some rocks. So Nakai is immediately attacking the Black Orcs because these are his most expensive units. Salamander Hunting Pack is just destroying everything here. Like the River Trolls and the Orc Boys. Especially the River Trolls, they have regeneration, so they have weakness to fire damage, and the Salamanders, they have fire damage, so that's huge. As you can see, he's buffing the Black Orcs with Fist of Gork, and Wurzag has the Bonewood Staff, which means when he's casting a spell, he has the units have 20% charge bonus and 12 melee attack. So he's playing a really good game with Wurzag. He's everywhere with him and buffing up his units, and it's really tough. So the King Priest is fighting against these archers, the armored orcs. Wurzag is here alone. And I am summoning a Manticore to stop the Wurzag play, to attack him, but he's immediately popping Effigy of the Git on him. That means that I cannot move my Manticore now. But fortunately, we won these engagements on the flanks. So my Salamander Hunting Pack is now free to shoot. But as you can see, a Foot of Gork going down on them. So he realizes that they are in the main threat, but that Foot of Gork was not dead. We didn't do some huge damage, so we are pretty good here. And for now, I am just shooting the big gun. I'm attacking Wurzag with the Manticore, and I am trying to stop Wurzag. So I am going to attack him with the Cold One Spear Riders because he's making this game really hard now. As you can see, we are charging in with the Cold Ones. The Skink Skirmishers are here to shoot. They are applying the nice poison, debuffing the enemy. Salamander Hunting Pack is just shooting the big gun, and basically every skirmisher unit is shooting the big gun. One more time, Flock of Doom going down to get rid of these orcs. And that's it, like everybody is routing now, just Wurzag remains on the battlefield and the big gun. But the big gun, we are bringing him down slowly but surely because he has huge hit points and huge armor. So it's basically just a big rock here standing in the battlefield. And two casters are fighting for now. And that's it. Wurzag is routing. A really good game. As we can analyze our units now, Nakai has around 900 damage dealt as gold value. The King Priest has around 1400. That's pretty good if we know that I forgot about him. The Saurus Warriors, they are doing pretty good, basic classic Saurus Warrior stuff, being reliable, holding the front line. The Skin Skirmishers, cost effective unit, very cost effective, especially this one, 850 damage dealt as gold value, that's huge. The other units also. The Cold One Spear Riders did a really good job securing our flanks, and they didn't let the Boar Boys win. The Salamander Hunting Pack, 1423 damage dealt as gold value. That's also huge because they cost around 850. On his side, my enemy, he had a really good game with Warzag, so he was everywhere with him, making life painful. And the orc boys were solid. The black orcs didn't do much damage, but they were really hard to break them down. It was really hard to break them down. Ruglut's armored orc doing some 700 damage gold dealt as gold value. That's pretty decent. The orc boy Bigans, they were fighting against the cold ones, which they lost eventually, but they did pretty good. The river trolls, they were like kind of a little bit of disappointment, especially this one. But and the big one, of course, very expensive units, 2600. It cost around 2600, and he dealt some huge damage. I think in the whole game he dealt the most damage, but that was not enough to stop the salamanders or to stop the skink priest on the stegodon or Nakai, because as we won the cavalry engagement, he had no units to shut down the salamander play. And as you can see, without that, there was no way to win for him. But I really like this game, I really enjoyed it. So good game to my opponent, well played, and see you next time.